Reflection from a new point of view may reveal the truths you have been previously blind to. This is Natasha Kyler, and you are listening to Micro Musings. Today's episode is slightly different. We're going to be focused more so on prose. I have a letter idea that I will not send, partially for prideful reasons, but also because I feel as though it would be selfish. And you might be thinking, so you put it on a podcast for more people to hear it. It sounds silly, but in reality, posting this quote-unquote letter makes it less personal and less vulnerable. Don't get me wrong, you're still getting the real and raw Natasha. However, to my best knowledge, the intended receiver does not listen to this and will never hear it. So it takes the anxiety away and allows me to actually say everything that I want to say with no fear of the repercussions. And if I'm wrong and they're listening to this, I wonder if they will even actually recognize themselves in my poems. Also, multiple people have said that this one hurts to hear/read, so fair warning. Here's an unsent letter of regret. Dear, well, if you know, then you know. I apologize for skipping the formalities, but I'd rather you remain steadfast in not texting me after this. Isn't it funny how you said we could remain friends and now your number isn't even saved? I'd still know it was you if you texted or called. Not that I'm waiting on it. I know that opportunity is long gone. But let me get straight to my points. In the last few weeks, I've been thinking about our short-lived romance. I know that I'm to blame for the length that you stayed, but it was all for the best. I understood and respected your decisions and let you go peacefully, so much so that I ended up resenting me. And it wasn't until recently that I realized why we failed so fast. Being with someone that was vulnerable, open, and honest is an idea that I still struggle to grasp. My attraction to the emotionally unavailable and fear of the unknown made you an enigma. Our relationship would have been uncharted territory, and I hate change. Being with you would have meant that I had to change my ways. So instead, I self-sabotaged and hurt you in the process. Is it unfair of me to ask for your forgiveness? I don't expect you to give me that grace because I made you feel special just to take that away, and it wasn't my intention. But sometimes intentions don't matter when the damage is reckless. I hope you find peace in knowing I got my karma and then some. I remember sitting with the burning chest pain when I first equated you two in my head. It felt wrong to compare myself to you in the situation, but the similarities were uncanny. It was all the pretty words and actions with none of the commitment. So again, I'm sorry for acting so carelessly and promising false realities. I'm sorry I couldn't have been better for you. Now I wish you all the best, my love, even though I know that's not me. This is Natasha Kyler, and you are listening to Micro Musings. To read more of my poems, visit my website by clicking the link in the show notes. If you enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to share it, and if you enjoy the podcast overall, leave a 5-star rating. Please follow or subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast so you don't miss a single episode. Until next time, with love, always, Natasha.